Hello, everyone. Nice to see you again. Have you ever struggled with when to speak up in a meeting without interrupting?
It's often tough to decide when to jump in without disrupting the flow of conversation.
Polite interruptions are key. They help you contribute while respecting others' speaking time.
Exactly. It's a balancing act between waiting for the right moment and offering valuable input.
In today's video, we're going to teach you how to interrupt politely and respectfully in a professional setting.
We'll provide you with helpful phrases and real-life examples to ensure you speak up with confidence.
By the end of this video, you'll know how to contribute in meetings without feeling awkward or rude. If you're ready to speak up confidently in meetings, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's get started. Let's set up the character. I'm Jenny, a team leader who frequently needs to step in and guide discussions during meetings.
And I'm Brian, a project manager who often has to jump in and offer ideas to keep things moving.
Whether you're leading a meeting or participating as a team member, contributing effectively is essential.
That's right. And the key is learning how to politely interrupt and add your input at the right time. In most meetings, you'll find it's important to speak up, but you need to do it in a way that shows respect.
Exactly. It's all about timing. Let's see how we can add our opinions without disrupting the flow of conversation.
The next step for the project is finalizing the budget and planning the upcoming tasks.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think we should also assess the impact of the new software tool.
That's a good point. It's important that we evaluate how the tool will affect the team's workflow.
Exactly. And we might need additional training to ensure everyone can use it effectively.
I agree. I'll add that to the project timeline. We should prioritize training sessions to avoid delays.
Should I reach out to HR to schedule the training sessions for the team?
Yes, please. It'll help get everyone on the same page before we dive into the tool. Notice how Jenny's interruption was polite. She said, "Sorry to interrupt, but," to make her point without disrupting the flow.
Right. When you want to interject, the "sorry to interrupt" phrase works well to show you respect others' speaking time. It softens the interruption and makes it sound polite.
It's crucial to keep a respectful tone, even when you're adding your opinion. You want your input to be seen as valuable, not disruptive. In the next situation, we will see that sometimes it's better to ask for clarification when you don't fully understand something.
Exactly. It's important to ask questions to prevent misunderstandings. Let's see how to ask for more information politely.
We need to launch the product by the second quarter and get everything ready for testing.
Sorry to interrupt, but could you clarify what you mean by everything ready?
By everything ready, I mean that all necessary tests need to be completed, and the product must be installed correctly.
Got it. So we're aiming for full readiness by the end of next month, correct?
Yes, we need to ensure all departments are on board with the deadline.
Thanks for explaining. I'll make sure IT has the time they need for testing and installation.
Did you guys notice that Jenny's use of "could you clarify what you mean by" is very polite? It shows you're asking for clarification without disrupting the flow of conversation.
Clarification is key. Asking questions this way ensures you avoid confusion and stay aligned with your colleagues.
It's always better to ask for clarification than to assume and risk misunderstanding important information. In real conversation, sometimes meetings go off track, and it's up to you to steer them back to the main topic.
Absolutely. Let's look at how to politely redirect a conversation back to the subject at hand.
If we follow the current plan, we might need to extend the deadline by a couple of weeks.
Sorry to jump in, but before we extend the deadline, we should prioritize our tasks.
That's a great idea. Let's prioritize and make sure we focus on the most critical tasks to avoid unnecessary delays.
Exactly. Let's take a moment to identify the top 3 tasks that need immediate attention.
I agree. We'll focus on these tasks first and adjust the timeline accordingly to keep the project on track.
Perfect. I'll update the task list and send it to the team with clear priorities.
Jenny interrupted here with, "Sorry to jump in," which is a polite way to redirect the conversation back to its main objective.
Yes, this type of interruption is especially useful when you need to refocus a discussion that's drifting away from the important points.
It helps maintain productivity and ensures that the meeting is efficient and focused on achieving goals. There are times when a problem arises and you need to step in with a solution. Let's see how to do this politely.
Exactly. By offering a solution, you contribute positively and show you're actively engaged in finding a resolution.
We've fallen behind on the project due to delays in receiving the necessary designs.
Sorry to interrupt, but perhaps we could reassign some designers temporarily to help meet the deadline?
That could work. It would definitely speed up the design process and help us stay on schedule.
By reallocating resources, we can catch up quickly and avoid further delays.
I'll discuss this with the design team to see how quickly they can accommodate the shift.
Thanks, Brian. I'll keep the stakeholders informed about the adjustment to the timeline.
Jenny's interruption was solution-oriented, which is always a good strategy in meetings.
Offering a solution when interrupting shows you're thinking ahead and contributing to the discussion constructively. It helps move things forward, rather than just pointing out problems.
Polite interruptions with solutions are essential in problem-solving scenarios because they help bring clarity and actionable steps.
I'm totally agree with you, Brian. Now, let's finish up with some shadowing practice. Below are key phrases you can use to politely interrupt in meetings. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to point out that we might need to reassess the project timeline. Could you kindly clarify what you meant by optimizing the workflow? I'd like to make sure I understand fully. Just to confirm, when you mentioned prioritizing tasks, did you mean we should shift focus for the next 2 weeks? Sorry to jump in, but I'd like to add that we might want to consider the impact of this decision on the budget as well. Would you mind explaining that last part again? I didn't quite catch the full details. Could I offer a suggestion on this? I think it might help us avoid delays further down the line. Can we briefly discuss the next steps? I believe we need to address a few details before moving forward. Just to add to what you're saying, have we considered including this in the next phase of the project, or should we wait until later?
Polite interruptions are a powerful tool for contributing to meetings without disrupting the flow of conversation.
By using these phrases, you'll ensure your voice is heard and your points are valuable without being rude.
Let us know in the comments which polite interruption you'll use in your next meeting. We'd love to hear from you.
And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about new videos coming soon. We've got lots more content to help you succeed.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.